In the early 1990s, tabletop role-playing games were facing challenges presented by other newer games and toys entering the market. This led Dungeons & Dragons' parent company at the time, TSR, to create a new introductory product to engage teens and kids who hadn't been exposed to pen and paper role-playing before, the Dragon Strike board game. For those of us familiar with modern adventure board games, Dragon Strike will seem familiar. Pre-made character classes, books of adventures for both players and DMs, and enough miniatures to keep you busy for weeks painting. However, there was one inclusion that was very unique to Dragon Strike. The Dragon Strike informational VHS tape, now brought to you in hyperreality. This incredibly cheesy 40-minute video encompasses everything that I love about the early tabletop scene. And today, we're going to play a fun drinking game with it. So, before we begin watching, let's go over the rules. Number 1. Take a sip every time hyper-reality special effects affect an actor. Number 2. Take a sip every time the camera cuts to the board game away from the fantasy action. Number 3. Take a sip every time an anachronistic accent is introduced in a scene. Number 4. Take a sip every time anyone says anything problematic about another race or class. And number 5. Take a sip every time the Dungeon Master makes you feel uncomfortable. And with that explained, let's go ahead and grab the Chaos Cultist and get watching. Chaos Cultist, what are you going to be drinking today?
I am drinking, and might I say that was a lovely first take. Absolutely the first try at the intro, and absolutely not the fourth or fifth take, let me promise you. So that was absolutely lovely.
Thank you, thank you. I am, if nothing but a professional.
Yes, that's a sentence. So today I am drinking Angry Orchard cider, because it's what they had available at the 7-Eleven when I went looking for cider.
Indeed.
So that's what you're running.
Feeling brave tonight? How brave?
Am I already uncomfortable?
Brave enough to do battle with hideous.
I think I'm already uncomfortable.
Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and chance being the next victim?
Oh no, a victim?
Strike.
Now remember, rotoscoping only counts for when it has humans on screen, so random animations of dragons don't count.
Exactly.
So what do you want me to do with it?
That's a Brooklyn accent in Fantasyland. I think that's a drink.
And in the darkness, let evil grow.
So already up to at least 2 official drinks.
Of course. We're starting off strong with this.
Also, Jeff Easley, whoever you are, wherever you are, great job.
Yes, amazing, amazing.
Is this like a video game?
Sorta.
Just like a
Uses the
video
most
game.
powerful information processor in the world.
The
Your
M4?
brain.
Cool, so how do we play?
Do we have to read a bunch of rules?
Yes.
Not this time. This time,
No,
I'm the
not this
Dragon
time, not
Master,
this
and
time.
You are the
They have,
adventurers.
when you're playing
if I watch,
these kinds of
do I get
games,
the hang of it?
you as
I
the
don't
player,
need
if
the
you're not
hang of
DMing,
anything.
no rules whatsoever.
Imagination is all you need. Close your eyes. Open your mind, and I'll transport you to another realm.
Of pure
It's
imagination.
night. A long time ago. You see a castle. This castle belongs to the evil wizard Teraptus. The castle's high towers and jagged walls glow in the light like the dull white of a skull. You sense magic in the air. Your nose is assaulted by the stench
I
of
would pick
death
this
and
guy
decay.
in a fist fight between Matt
Struck by
Mercer
the
and
stillness.
him.
Yeah, I think I would too,
I think this
actually.
guy could take Matt Mercer.
Then you hear
This guy
the
fights
sounds of a
dirty.
young wizard running down a path which leads from Teraptus' castle.
Can we move the mouse so the
Oh
bar's
yes,
not on this?
I'm so sorry.
Oh Lord, give me the strength.
Furry violence has been on the rise since the 1980s.
It has. Oh my gosh, she's bleeding so much.
And you see what looks like a
As
dagger
one knows,
sticking out of his
a
back.
dagger sticking out of one's right shoulder tends to produce blood
You'll
from
know
the
soon
mouth.
enough.
You know, I have always
Now
heard
I'm
that.
going
They are
to take
very
you to
connected.
a very different castle. This is the castle of King Halvar II. He takes himself quite
This
seriously.
video
and so
influenced
does
my
his
perception of
subjects.
what Dungeons and Dragons
It's a
was,
typical
probably more than it
boisterous night in the
should.
king's banquet hall.
And this
Ale
video
flows,
is something
games
that I
of
wish
chance
I could
appear,
participate in
ridiculous
as
tales
an
are
actor,
told,
specifically
lusty
one of the side
songs
characters.
are
Like, I want to be that woman
Little do
slapping
they
that.
know
Listen, this general scene is just rotoscoping, so I think you can drink for this.
You know what? I agree.
Who dares disturb my banquet?
Weird voice, but
Here's
not
to be a wizard.
inappropriate.
No. Still on point for. Oop,
No question
that
about
was some
it.
rotoscoping, I guess.
He's a
technically,
wizard.
right?
refrain from disturbing his personal effects, thief. At least until he's dead.
I was only checking his identity.
Stand aside!
I thought about making panty shots of her a drink.
Dude, they do actually do that a lot in this, don't they?
For her.
He dies.
Well,
It won't matter
dies.
who he was. It's not a knife. It's a tooth.
a tooth.
Freshly ripped from the
And
jaws
nothing
of
but
the
the
dragon.
tooth.
Summon all your life force.
Drink! Until it's done.
Chase the death out from your bones. Let life flow. Forge yourself.
Or as well as you can do.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if I can keep going.
It's like a 3-sipper.
I will admit, I actually really like that effect. I thought it looked good.
He lives.
He lives! Ah, yes!
Caloric.
Caloric.
That's
Oh.
a drink for an accent.
Spared 1,000 lives.
Warrior. I sense the presence of evil very near.
Not
Tonight's
evil.
omens bode ill.
Oh no! There's a...
That's the evil.
Oh no! These are specifically who I want to be. I want to be a skeleton knight. Oh, look how cool they are!
The wizard escaped our captivity once.
This dude looks like a guy I went to college
Turn
with.
out to us. We'll spare you.
Yeah, you know.
I know who you're talking
He knew that too. We talked about it.
Oh my god, that's
Turn
great.
him,
He should have cosplayed him.
or I will turn this banquet
Yeah, I
hall
want to
into
be the skeleton.
The guy on the left behind was having so much fun.
Exactly. I also
Kill them all!
best like that is if I'm ever a king, I'm gonna have an
That's your
escape.
escape
That's
drawer.
my gonna have an escape drawer with my throne like on a cart.
Alright, the sparks aren't enough. I don't think those sparks are enough for a scoping to justify a drink.
No.
The blood splatter? Oh, that
one,
definitely,
I
yeah. Yeah, the throat attack, definitely.
Oh, the head come. Oh,
That's a
yes.
drink, that's a
That's who
drink.
I want to be. I want to be the guy sliced in half.
Death Knight, heal, return to peace.
Oh my god, this movie will kill us all.
Oh my god, it really will.
We haven't even gotten to the evil castle.
Nope. And he's back.
Subjects! Together we have vanquished
Where did you
the Death
run to,
Knights.
Lord Fear?
For that we should all be
I am 90% sure that dude is an American gladiator.
I mean, he's got the build for it.
Yeah, he
right?
right? Like, he
You
looks
do
like laser.
not host this banquet.
He does.
Death!
Death!
Host this banquet.
Now
I've watched this
close
a few
attention,
times.
because the information
interrupted
about to
drink.
hear could mean the difference between life and death. Have you not noticed the
gonna put a
darkness
counter
upon
on
this
screen.
land?
Nice.
The unholy darkness? It spreads even as we speak.
Huh.
It is created by a sunstone and comes
Kind of a shitty
from
sunstone
the
if it's making all the
castle
darkness.
Yeah, that was something that I was thinking about.
I have enough problems without listening
Like
to this
when you brought this up, and I was like,
prattle.
isn't there
Gods,
some like kind of
protect
weird
this
logic in
elf.
this? Her hat is amazing.
Honey,
Here,
all the gods
I
are dead.
think all gods are dead.
Oh dear.
Eject him, and
well.
I fear you squander your only chance to save your
He
kingdom.
speaks the truth.
Like, look at that
Taraptus is
jawline.
stronger
I know,
than every
right?
beat
I
of
mean,
our
really, on all
past. This is
all
a
three of
wizard
them.
Guile and
true.
charisma. He promised a golden age, and many fools followed.
He is truly and deeply evil.
I like how the elf and the wizard are trying to outdo each other in
As
regards
for
to
the
like having
sunstone,
intelligence.
It's very
Witness the
AD&D when
darkness
Elf was its own
engulfs the
class.
land.
Yes,
As
yes,
for my
that was the
quest,
funny thing about this is like
observe the
elf
truth
is a class in this,
extracted
not
from
a
my
race.
Kind of the proto ranger.
As for Taraptus' ability to raise the dead, cast your eyes upon the Death Knights.
The Death Knights.
Thankfully, they
The
didn't like
sunstone
deteriorate.
must be
It's true.
destroyed.
Quest with me. To this den
God,
of
I'm
evil
jealous
where
of
we
his
will
hair,
bind
though.
Taraptus
I'm
and
jealous of his hair. I wish I had that volume.
Drink.
John,
Well, now what do I do?
as a warrior, your job is to be on the front line. You aren't afraid of anything.
Well, do I use any magic?
No.
No.
You think magic is for wimps.
For
Warriors
wimps.
have a motto.
That
That
is a-
could be
sharp
classist.
sword,
It's not a character
settle
saying it,
scores.
though, so...
Well, how about if I play the thief?
I'm gonna drink
Your
for it.
thief is more
Well,
or
the
less
Thief is the only
benevolent.
female character in this
He
party,
steals from the
so...
evil and gives to the good.
There was a male thief
When thieves
character
aren't
sheet
fighting,
too.
they specialize
was
in
there?
picking
Yes.
locks,
Are there
climbing
female
walls,
versions of the other classes?
lurking in dark shadows, and disarming traps.
Wow, Dragon Strike. I
Elves are
see
a
what you're
mysterious and
saying.
ancient race. As an elf, your skill
I
with a
think there
bow
was a
is
cleric,
legendary.
and it might have been a
And
woman.
more importantly,
Oh, okay.
you possess the secret
Don't
knowledge
quote me
of
on that.
elven
I will not
lore.
quote.
I've probably checked for the editing at the
You're
beginning.
on. As their name implies, wizards use magic and avoid physical confrontation at all costs. Wizards prefer to stay in the background and cast spells.
It's an interesting choice
But here
in
is
this
something
game,
very
or in this.
important never to forget.
Well, yeah, in this game.
Once a wizard
That they
casts
ended up
a
having the
spell,
wizard be more of like
that
what I would
spell is
consider a
spent.
druid. Like every time I see the
It's
wizard,
AD&D.
Good.
is that what it is? Is that
Because I
why?
almost
Okay,
neglected to
got
tell
it.
You. You lost your wand as you fled Teraptus' castle.
What a rip. How do I get
He's a
new one?
nature wizard.
What a
Try
rip!
asking
Yeah,
the
like
king.
Radagast the Brown.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Might I borrow a wand from your treasury? Mine was lost at Teraptus' castle.
Jester!
Jester!
Do you have a wand for this
I love his wife's expressions.
She's like,
Majesty, I live to serve.
kinda winked
I
at him, though.
have just the wand.
You notice this is the same wand that you lost.
curious.
Problem?
Nope, drink.
I like how they
Drink
just
for both
Imagine
interruption
you are
and
your
being
character.
uncomfortable.
Imagine you're a warrior with arms of steel. Imagine you're a thief who slips stealthily like a shadow in the night. Imagine you're a wizard with magic coursing through your veins. Imagine you're an elf who silently stalks through the forest with a deadly bow. Imagine the treasure, the power, and imagine the evil you will smite on your great adventure.
Are you ready for adventure?
Fellow adventurers, we have been honored with the King's quest.
Big honor.
It comes as no surprise to me that honor is not an issue for you. To thieves, there is no
Woman.
difference between good and evil. As for me,
Oh, that was
my
technically kind
quest
of like
to King Howell
anti-thieves, right?
II, Master of the
Nah.
realm, Lord of the lands.
Greedy pontificating buffoon!
I will not have you speaking ill of my king.
Let's be explicit.
Okay, fair
Why
enough.
is he doing that?
Stop your petty human bickering.
That's racist.
Our cause
There you
is
go.
for the good of nature.
The only way that
Then listen.
goodness will be served will be by
I like how he
separating
also is like-
Teraptus from his infernal
Like he's
magic.
poking it with his tongue.
He's
He's not
into it.
actually licking it.
It's a
He's just like,
fetish.
Are we gonna nail Teraptus?
They are not mutually exclusive options. If we don't nail Teraptus, the night will never
I think those
end.
cheeks count.
yeah, I was like, the cheeks are glowing, right?
And that comment. That's definitely some hyper reality.
Hyper reality. Spooky, scary skeletons.
Shivers running down your spine.
I should tell you I don't like your headgear. Are you not familiar with the wizard's magical transformation?
And it's
No, I
ADR.
am not.
No.
No animal was lost. I was transformed to a coyote.
A
to learn
coyote.
the ways of nature.
He's a desert
Have you
wizard.
forgotten our quest? Onward.
Did he just whack it with his sword? Is that what
Yep.
that
Daddy just spanked it with a sword, see? Dude, put the thing away.
He was okay. He wasn't just spanking him. He was like poking him with
Prodding
it.
him.
Yeah.
With whom are you communicating now, Ellen?
He speaks of present.
And elves used to be like, whoa, oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
Roscoe tree.
that's definitely at least 2 drinks. A rotoscoping, a hyper reality effect tried to kill him, man.
Where's our thief?
I speak
Behind
Oh,
the
there she
spirits.
is.
Behind the elf.
Okay,
This
I
one
see.
was
I see. her
corrupted
now.
by
Or see her now.
sorcery.
I mean, that's just straight up animation.
What would make a sorcerer so evil? Teraptus shall suffer for his perversion of nature.
His perversion.
Did they dub the word perversion?
It kind of felt like it, didn't it?
Oh, it sounded like it.
Walls, if unleashed, could destroy the entire kingdom. If it were used for good, it would create a golden age
Let's walk into the middle of this crater.
Where there definitely seems like there's been an explosion.
Well, that means there's no longer an explosive there.
Oh my god, fire!
That's a hyper reality. Oh, definitely hyper. This is definitely at least one drink. I think we kind of got to impose like a one hyper reality per scene, or else we're all gonna die.
We will. Oh my god, they're fighting a dragon.
Gather close, quickly! Quickly, wizard!
Excellent.
Mario Hoya fight! That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too.
What if we turned invisible when I said
Hurry up and
that?
get out of here before the dragon comes to search again. Now shut up.
Hey guys, I'm just jumping into the video to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content that you find here. And if you're into the spicier side of the hobby, then I invite you to join my VIP page. New subscribers get 50% off their first month's subscription. I hope to see you there. Now, let's go ahead and get back to the video.
Yeah, I hate working for a source.
So is
This isn't an appropriate voice.
Like this miserable Teraptus. You never pay. You always end up broke.
Wait, why are you working for him if he's not paying for you? Paying you, man.
Maybe I should have made the panty shots one of the rules.
Honestly, maybe you should have.
I don't want it.
Maybe you should just make panty shots rules in general because you get them on the guide too.
I just told you.
Can we talk about how amazing that mask is?
An owlbear. They're not nearly as extinct as they should be.
They're not nearly as extinct as they should.
That's racist.
Oh my god.
That's racist against owlbears.
Handsome.
Wait. When? So is there a point in D&D where owlbears were sentient and could speak like that? No. Okay, cool. Do you think it was meant to be a goblin or something?
No, we'll run into those later.
Oh.
Congratulations. You have
Drink.
infiltrated your first castle.
Yes. Congratulations, everybody! We infiltrated the castle!
If you're still conscious.
Oh, we've entered Dark Souls.
We really have. This is what Miyazaki referenced when he was originally creating Demon Souls. They had photo, like, reference of this all over the office.
You know what? That makes complete sense to me. Oh, they're a little unstable. I wish the, like, warrior was, like, because I feel like he would be the most unstable.
I think it'd just be really funny if he's the most stable, actually. If you're just walking along.
The rogue
really
is
high.
actually the most unstable.
Yeah.
Her dexterity score is really
I
low.
didn't want to be with the rest of these guys. Could I go off on my own?
Of course.
Drink.
At your own risk.
The DM does not recommend running off on your own.
You know, you want to? Go ahead. Sure.
You left this around the owlbear's neck.
So glad that we covered that plot point.
Of course.
How'd she get the whip
Many
back?
twists
Of course.
and turns in this castle. I'm only familiar with some of them.
I thought you infiltrated this place.
Raptus uses his magic to constantly shift the walls.
Then how will you know where we'll find him?
I don't. In fact, I'm not sure I'll know him if I see
Could
him.
be
I've only
elf.
seen
I know,
him.
He's just aura farming off to the
He
side.
really is. He's like, I'm gonna look as cool as humanly
We've a
possible.
guide.
As
Elvenly
elvenly
possible.
possible.
Man, even on sight. You guys are on your own.
That's fine.
Do you think they're gonna fight a scorpion thing? Is that why there's like a scorpion like?
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Not a single one of them has turned around to look at that wall.
If we split up, we'll be able to cover more territory.
Scooby-Doo strategy.
It's never failed.
Never has.
It's never
will.
gotten anybody in trouble. It's never been a problem.
Okay, thief. You're
Drink.
walking along. You hear something around a wall. What do you want to do?
I'll cut him to shreds.
Elf, you hear something. What do you want to do?
Don't pay attention to the board in front of you at all.
No.
Thief.
No names. These characters were not given names.
Nothing back
We
there.
will only refer to them
Nothing here. Let's straight.
by their class.
To be fair, they called
You
Bilbo
come to the end of a
thief lot.
corridor. That's
You know
odd.
that's true.
It doesn't seem like there should be a wall here.
I'll try to find a secret entrance.
You are new to this and you know
Roll
to
the
search for a
die.
secret entrance? I don't believe you. You are a smurf, sir. I didn't even know you could smurf D&D.
Ooh, does that count as rotoscope?
Yeah, yep, I would have to say it does. It's a hyper-reality effect. That's what matters. As long as it's hyper-reality.
It's hyper-reality.
You see something that confounds you. The wizard has stepped through the wall as if it were made of smoke.
Wizard,
Is
where
his
are
chest
you?
fake?
I don't think so.
No, okay, never mind, sorry.
Come on.
I think it was the way that, his tunic was sitting over top of his chest.
You hear a laughing sound not too far away.
Does my elven lore tell me anything?
It sounds like a couple of stupid orcs.
That's racist.
Oh my god, stupid orcs.
5.5 would not approve of that, sir.
No. Oh, a knuckle sandwich.
That was a no.
Okay, maybe they're
Dumb to be dangerous. I don't want to hurt him.
It's too dumb to be dangerous, racist.
You know what? I'm gonna say it is.
Alright, there you go, drink.
Because he was kind of belittling them by saying he didn't want to hurt them because they were too dumb to be dangerous. Like that they put the bird noises in.
Well, what were they guarding?
They're garbage.
Wizard and warrior, you see a shadow on the wall. It looks like a minotaur.
Let's go toast him. Let's save our strength for something we really need to fight.
Look at that dude!
Oh my god.
Hold on. We gotta look at this man. We gotta look at this, this majestic creature of God. Is what we're gonna be doing here.
Really need to fight.
I mean, look at that.
Yep. That, oh my god. He is...
That is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna add a special drink for thick minotaur thigh.
I will drink to that.
I want to meet the
every
man.
time.
I want to meet the man at a convention who's got a booth set up because he's the Minotaur in Dragon Strike.
Here's my theory. It's actually the warrior.
It might. There is a high likelihood.
I 100% believe that it's actually just the warrior in a different costume because, come on, they had to have done that, right?
That man has that man has got thighs.
He does.
Yeah, and look at those arms.
I know, right?
So I am inclined to think it might be the same dude.
It might be. If it's not, then it's somebody who has a very similar build to him. Although it makes sense. Boing! Does that count as rotoscope?
No, because it wasn't a character.
Okay, fair enough.
That's rotoscope.
Oh, they're sparkly. Oh my god, they're vampires.
You need a lot more than a thief.
Seriously, just the rotoscope
is gonna destroy you in this.
Stand aside.
To be fair, I kind of love it.
That's why I said you get one per scene.
I actually wish that board games did this more. I wish this was a thing that board games actually did.
Imagine if the new Descent game did this.
Oh my god, if Descent did this, I would have you know who else I would have also really loved to see do this? I think Gloomhaven. And Gloomhaven doing something like this would be really fun. Amazing. It's just like the Scorpion King.
It is. That's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
To be fair, I think
We're on the brink of a fight to the death with a man-scorpion.
A man-scorpion!
Not to be confused with the Scorpion.
Oh, we all need a drink for the interruption.
Dexterity die?
How do I find that out?
Look at your card under dexterity.
Well, it shows a blue die. Is that good?
Well, you, because you're so big and uncoordinated, have to roll a 6 or higher to dodge the man-scorpion.
Oh, very funny.
It's actually weird because everyone has to roll a 6 or higher to see the crappier die.
That's okay. I don't know him very well.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Just kidding.
Well, he might as well shoot. I'm dead if he doesn't.
I'll crack him with my whip.
And I'll cast a magic missile.
I love for this fight scene that they actually diverted to the miniatures. That's kind of instead of acting it out.
They acted out.
Okay, no, we're getting there. We're getting there. Good. I was like, wow.
I mean, we only filmed 30 seconds of the Scorpion, but
it's all just close-ups of him growling. I love it.
What's funny is I think it's the same actor who plays Teraptus.
Oh, you know, that seems right.
Nice scorpion ass.
Nice.
Yes.
Great, I got a defective wand. I'll throw a spell.
Which one?
Hold person.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a monster class enemy. Hold person does not work.
Spell takes effect.
You hold a monster, actually.
True,
It's a
actually,
level
very.
spell.
Yep.
I'll grab his stinger and try and stab him with it.
Roll the die.
He already did it before you rolled the die, bro.
I'm guessing he must have rolled high.
Killed by his own poison.
If Teraptus put a man-scorpion in here, he must be guarding something.
Forget him and get me out, you idiot! Who's calling us idiot? If you know what's good for you, you'll use your thick skulls for something and find me, you fools!
Voice sounds dwarfen.
Brilliant deduction, you face.
Is that racist?
Get me
I'm gonna say
out!
yes.
Why should we help one who insults us?
Who is this fount of stupidity?
I am Greenthorn,
Oh.
the elf.
No.
Okay.
I'm shaking in my boots. You mumbling tree nuzzler!
That's
I'm the
racist.
one who fashioned the sunstone from a solid
What
block
is
of ice.
mumbling
I'm the only one who
train
can destroy
nuzzler?
it.
Tree nuzzler.
Tree nuzzler. I heard train
I don't look
nuzzler. I
forward
was
to your
very
company any more than
confused.
you look forward to mine.
Can we trust this guy?
You'd be a fool to trust me. But just because you can't trust me doesn't mean you don't need me.
I'm not fond of dwarves. But if we need him,
Elves
we have
and
no choice.
dwarves hating each other. What?
Sunstone. Why has
That is a filthy dwarf.
Are you gonna let me out or not?
He's quite
Until you
filthy.
answer the question.
If I did answer, you wouldn't believe my answer, would you?
He's honestly the hardest working actor in this
The answer
entire
is
thing.
obvious.
He is.
If the dwarf created the Sunstone, he can also destroy it. So to protect it from destruction, the sorcerer has jailed the dwarf. Now where's your door?
There is no door, you half-wit! You only make a door if you plan on releasing somebody. He never planned on letting me go. I'm walled in here!
Take us all night to knock.
You know, you think as a dwarf, he wouldn't necessarily mind
My
that.
hammer?
He's
But
literally
he
surrounded
can't
by.
do
Why
anything,
don't
though.
you
He
use
wants
it
to
to knock
dig
them
and build. He can't.
Because I don't have my hammer, you dunderhead! It's on the man Scorpion's belt.
How did you know that?
This doesn't look like much of a
It does look like a soda can.
Don't look
It
at
does.
Use
Attached
it,
to a
you
stick.
dupe. Ow.
Jeez, that might be way
Much to your
Yes.
amazement, the wall shatters, revealing a dwarf.
I like the,
Drink.
the delicate.
Roscope.
Caused the whole
Hyper reality.
crumble
Hyper
Oh, the
reality!
miniatures! No!
black void.
I think the miniatures had to go wherever they landed.
Dude, I thought for a second that his hammer was a gun for a moment in his hand with wiggles.
And he casts a gun.
You son of a bitch.
He casts
It's the
gun.
end of Wizards. God, I love those PS1 level.
Yeah.
Just it's PS1 level. That's all it is.
Dwarf, where do you think you're going?
See, the problem is her panties are always displayed.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's always got like she's wearing a leotard. She's wearing a leather leotard.
Oh my god, the twist got her.
Teraptus!
King's jester?
I should have known when you returned my wand to me.
Failure is made of should-haves. The king will be very interested.
Imagine if he hadn't given him the wand. He wouldn't have.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, what if he just like not?
you will be unable to
What if,
warn the
what if
king
the wizard forgot to
of my
ask for a
true
wand?
identity.
Oh, this is Roscoe being
I mean,
there?
there's gonna be plenty of it in this scene, so go ahead.
Rise up, fire elemental. Use your rage to engulf my
enemies! I've seen this a few times.
It's honestly okay. It's getting bigger now.
It's a woman.
Oh, and she's dancing. Honestly, I kind of like that.
No, it's a good effect, actually.
It's actually really good. It's super appropriate for Fire Emblem.
Don't get me wrong, if this was a TV show on 1994 on like 3 a.m., I would have watched it.
I believe it. I would too, actually. Yes! Do it! Get him!
I wish the Fire Elemental miniature looked anything like this.
Is it just a fire
Yeah,
blob?
it's just a fire
Aw, that's so disappointing. Dance, little fire spirit! Do you think she was like in a green suit?
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
The fire elemental is made of fire.
Well, if she's against the green screen, it would also work the same way.
Oh yeah, you're right, actually. I wasn't sure because they maybe, like, I didn't know if they were using that to maybe put the fire effect over it.
No party works as well together.
Now you're working together.
They had to learn to work together through the game.
By all firing
For the
at once.
power of the game. Oh my god! Did they throw water on her?
Firebolt and all that hit the ice, brought it down. It's an ice cube.
Got it. That makes sense.
Look, thief. There are jewels where the elemental was.
We gotta kill these things more often.
I'm still here, by the way.
Oh, just a few more?
Beware! He's using his power to change.
Oh no!
Why was everyone else like?
Oh, he's the dragon?
Yes. Why was everyone else glowing red?
I don't know.
Look, the dwarf is gonna help.
Bonk, bonk. Wait, so is the dwarf being played by the dungeon master?
I think so. Yes.
That's cheating.
It's called a babysitter.
That's cheating.
We all have.
If the
done it.
babysitter has to like, he sent the monster away. The babysitter's amazing.
You again?
So the Skyrim.
Just came from Teraptus' castle.
Teraptus is your jester. Surely
you jest.
The king is so funny. Oh my gosh! It's a dragon.
Face me, Teraptus.
Wait, the cleric?
What power do you hold over Teraptus?
The power to heal him. To kill the undead is to heal them.
I owe you my life.
Is it an honor to serve you, King Halvar II? Master of the realm, Lord of the lands, to you.
Majestic.
I owe my...
I find it
I
bullshit.
appreciate the fealty. Now,
party did not kill.
bring me the jewels.
Because you have to play the board game and play the campaign.
Oh, in order
to defeat Teraptus and kill the dragon. Literally, that is the campaign.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Have you all failed to notice the real treasure?
I'm that woman.
The green we have brought to this land.
The difference between us is that you love green and I love gold. Unfortunately, so does the king.
Well, shall we venture to Strathmore Castle?
Yeah.
You're a bad thief if you couldn't like pickpocket some of that.
I'm sure she kept a few.
Okay, she better have.
Also, I mean, that's cool looking, right?
That is sick looking, actually.
Did you say jewels?
Jewels. Oh my goodness, jewels.
And now for the part that you take way too
The video
serious.
you've just seen represents elements from many of the adventures in your Dragon Strike game box.
Yes.
Do not turn the VCR off yet. This is a special section of the tape for
Don't worry, it's
Masters
YouTube.
only.
Wait.
When everyone who is not presently interested in becoming a Dragon Master has left the room, we may begin. Until then, kindly cast a pause video spell on your VCR. Are you sure?
You don't want to be a
nobody's
dragon
listening at the
master?
door? At the window?
Okay. Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
Then we can proceed. As you just
Hi, I was at
seen,
the window.
Dragon
You
Strike
didn't check the
game is
window.
Unlike
Oh,
any
shit.
game
Sorry about
you
that.
ever played before. In what other game can you visit the nastiest castles in the world and bring your friends along for the ride?
Definitely, there are no
Dark Souls?
There are no
The
games
key
like
is
that.
that all the players must work together as a team in order to win. And you,
A team.
as the Dragon Master, must make the world unfold before their very eyes. Your role is all important.
All important.
You set the stage for the players, presenting the...
Now, keep in mind, this was
Yes.
created by TSR to get people eventually into Dungeons and Dragons. So anyone who ever tries to say that, oh, well, they never meant for the Dungeon Master to be like the Lord of the game.
No, they absolutely did.
They
this proves it.
totally did.
They wrote every single thing to be...
This is where I learned my philosophy of being a DM.
Yes, it's great.
Quest they must follow. Only you know where the treasure is buried. Only you know where the clues are hidden. And only you know where the dangers lie. Now don't forget, a great Dragon Master isn't afraid to ham it up. Sure, the monsters just want to beat
right,
the heroes
ham it
up,
up,
and it's
everybody.
a lot more fun when they do it with style.
Rise up, fire elemental. Use your rage to engulf my enemies.
The game rules and adventure cards will give you tips about what the monster might say.
What the monster might
What the
say.
monster might say.
Roar!
Roar!
Follow the game's
I'm a
guidelines about how smart the monster
Or they're
is
an
and
owl
what
bear and they
motivates him.
complain.
And have
Yes.
fun with it.
I'm walled in here.
The instructions will
I want
tell
to see
you
this
the
guy
dwarf
literally
is
acting
telling the
like
truth.
that.
Right?
And when the
I want to see
chips are
him
down,
delivering it like Matt Mercer.
he'll help
I
the party.
walled in here!
A Dragon Master can win the game if the players make bad moves, move too slowly, or don't act together as a team.
Punish them.
Remember, you
Not
can win.
Challenging
You
for the
can
heroes,
win.
You, get to
You,
set
as
some
the
of
Dungeon
traps at the
Master,
start of
can
each
win.
adventure. But that doesn't mean you can cheat or ignore the rules. For example, if a monster is about to die, resist the temptation to save it. In fact, there's really only one rule to being a great Dragon Master. The real object of the game is for everybody to have fun.
What?
And if the
What?
game isn't fair, nobody will. Now you have all the secret knowledge you need.
Whoa, uncomfortable.
Oh,
I'll give you one way to start. Feeling brave tonight? How brave? Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters? Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and chance being the next victim of a dragon strike.
and that is Dragon Strike.
There's like 2 more minutes of this. Oh, it's probably the credits.
Yeah, it's the credits.
John Boyle, Kid Fury was the warrior there.
Majestic.
Notice Lord Fear was Sky Fury. I'm assuming they're siblings.
Maybe they. Oh my God! So they probably were.
I'm
They
gonna
probably
work with
were. Oh my God! I love it. Well, I think that was delightful, and I enjoyed the heck out of watching this video from Dragon Strike, the board game, which, if you have never played, well, I mean, it's probably really a little bit difficult to play because it's kind of out of print and everything, but if you manage to get your hands on
If
a
you have
copy,
any memories of this game, let us know about
yeah,
them
let me
in
know in the comments. Have you played this? Did you play this when you were a kid, as an adult? Like, have you had any experience with this game? Because I would love to know about that, because it's honestly a classic, in my personal opinion. And I'm not kidding when I really wish that board games would do this kind of video content for their stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching us react to this. Chaos Cultist, thank you for watching this
It has
delightful
been my
program.
pleasure,
Yes.
and I would like to thank both our YouTube members as well as our patrons for your continued support.
Absolutely.
Without you, we would not be doing stuff like this, so thank you very, very much. Until next time, Angela.
Yes.
I have been the Chaos Cultist.
And I have been Angela.
Goodbye. I'm back into hyper reality.
Ah!